Yeah, good afternoon. It's Jim from JAGfx, JAGfx.com. It's Saturday, the 7th of June 2025. This is just my weekly analysis video where we have a look at some of the Forex pairs. I'm trading on the daily time frame using the high probability and divergence trading methods from my books. Okay, it's about 2 p.m. local here in Da Nang, Vietnam on a Saturday. So I'm going to have a few beers this afternoon with one of my readers, actually an Aussie guy that I met yesterday. Good guy. Both me and him are both ex-Air Force, so we've got a bit in common. So I'm going to have a few beers with him this afternoon. All right, let's get into it. Football-wise, my rugby union team, the Reds, they've been knocked out yesterday. And my other rugby league team, they've got a bye. And there's no Formula One this weekend, so pretty quiet weekend already. All right, let's get into the charts. Before we go, we have a new Telegram channel. So if you follow my daily updates on Telegram, I suggest you switch to the new channel. That way I've got control over it. I can get rid of the spammers and anyone trying to scam anyone. So new Telegram channel. It's got two channels. One's where only I can post. So it's pretty clean and easy to follow. And the other one's a chat discussion where anyone can post and ask questions, etc. All right, let's get into the charts. This is TradingView. I use TradingView for my analysis. I'm not a trade signal provider, so please don't follow me blindly. I'm not giving financial advice. I'm just sharing a few trading ideas and different ways of managing trades. Like I said, do your own due diligence. I only use TradingView for my analysis, and it's just easy to write notes on the chart compared to MT5. I do all my trading on MT5 though. I did get a couple of questions about trading off TradingView directly. I've never done it, so I can't comment on it. I don't know how it works. I don't know how to, match a broker up with the actual platform, but I'm sure it's not that hard, but I just no need for it, so I can't help you on that if you've got any questions about that. Right, this is my watch list here on the right. They're in different coloured groups just for different types of trade management. Generally, I'll go through it anyway if there's any things on. If you want to know about any of my trade management techniques, best bet's to go to my YouTube channel. In there's a playlist, I think it's called Profitable Forex Trading. Have a look in there. It's got videos for all the different trade management techniques in there. All right, let's get into it. Aussie yen. Now what happened here, I stopped out of my sell, sorry. I took a sell back here on the, where's my notes? I took a sell back here on the 16th of May, and it was stopped out on Friday here for a loss. Now, I do the multi-sequence hedging on these top three. I put a stop in place. The MACD platinum went through the zero level, down through the zero level. So I didn't have enough profit to take half off the table. So all I did was put a hard stop in place. And it turns out we've got a buy and the stop's been taken out all on the same candle. So there's a new buy signal for Monday, so we'll take that buy. My only concern is this resistance level and price here. So we've got to really break that. Hopefully it'll break that and keep on going up, but that's my concern. The MACD is not that far below the zero level, as you can see. There's no real supporting divergence. You've probably got a little bit of support here. You could probably draw a trend line across here. Just there's a bit of support there, I guess you could say. It's not crazy, but it's there's definitely support there. So it's a new buy on Monday. We took a loss on the sell, so that sell's done with. So yeah, I probably, if I hadn't have been stopped out, because it's the multi-sequence hedging, I could have taken a hedge buy for sequence 2 and just a new sequence 1, which would have given me a break even up here. So it's not a big loss. I think it was only just under $70, which is not too much. So it's no big deal. So we stopped out of the sell, new buy on Monday, Aussie yen. Pound CAD, we're in 3 sequences here. So there's all the, just pause the video and have a read of them. Overall break-evens, that yellow, the solid yellow line, the other break-evens for sequence 1. So sequence 1's basically sell, hedge buy, second sell. Sequence 2 is a buy, hedge sell. Then you've got sequence 3 is just a straight out sell. Look, the MACD platinum's down through the zero level, but we've got no profit. We can't really do anything on sequence 3, so we're just sitting tight on that at the moment. Hopefully it'll just keep on going down. We don't have far to go to take the overall profit levels there. So we've got this nice, I like this sell because there's a good resistance level up there. And remember, we're generally selling when the MACD Platinum's above the zero level and buying when it's below the zero level. All this is a zero lag MACD. The MACD Platinum's just a fancy name. So looking not too bad on the pound CAD. Wish I could say the same about gold, XAU, USD. Multi-sequences, got a few going. Got a bit of profit built up. As I said, you can pause the video and read the notes there. Yeah, we didn't break this high here. I thought it'd keep on pushing up. It didn't. We couldn't even get out of sequence 6. The MACD Platinum still below the zero level, so we might be going to the downside again, and we'll just reverse pivot all these sequences and we'll just head down. Well, most of these, sequence 1 is a sell anyway, sequence 3 is a sell, sequence 5 is a sell, sequence 6 is a buy, 7's a sell, and 8's a buy. So there's no big deal if we go to the sell side. We'll try and clear up some of these trades. But there's nothing happening at the moment. There's a grey vertical line there. That's just a warning line. We've got a red dot on the MACD Platinum. But at this stage, that MACD Platinum's not above the zero level, so it's not a valid sell setup as it is at the moment. This may push up, you never know. I doubt it. It's probably going to roll over just below the level and roll down. But I still have to take the trades if a sell signal does present because I'm in these sequences. Once you start doing these, you've got to commit to the sequence of trades, I guess, or whatever you want to call it, until you've sorted out. Right, Aussie USD in a buy from back here. This was a second buy here on the 11th of April. Stop and place up there, can't lose on the buy. Took this sell here, and this has just been, look at this, grinding up, and this MACD Platinum's just hasn't followed it. So we've got some regular bearish divergence there, which is pretty obvious. Just grinding up. This green level is the 65 cent level, which is a big round number. This is the 60 level. They are important numbers in the Aussie. You'll see a lot of support, a lot of resistance around those levels. But we're struggling at the moment, but we're in the sell. It's not going too well. I'm not too concerned about it. These yellow ones are lost recovery. So look, I could close both these trades now and be overall profitable, but I'm not going to. If it keeps on going up, so be it. I've got this buy trade on still. Then if I get a buy signal here, I will take I'll go into loss recovery mode. I'll close the sell and try and recover the loss to the buy side. Bitcoin, this is a 24/7 market, so I've just taken a buy trade today. So a couple of hours ago, I took a new buy trade because, as I said, 24/7 market. This sell here, which was from here, was the last one. It was a loss recovery on the QMP filter dots. So that was my last trade there. Recovered all these losses here. So we had a total loss of 2,354 roughly. 31st of May, which was, I think, on that candle there. I closed most of it, recovered the loss, and then put a stop in place. And that stop was taken out on that candle there. 3rd of June for an overall profit. So we're out of the sells. I just leave everything on the chart. So for this video, once the video's done, I'll go back and tidy up all the charts. But we've got no more sells on, so they're all gone, being stopped out. The only trade I've got on now is this buy I took today, S1. There's nice hidden bullish divergence there. You can see it there, marked by the green trend lines. We've come down, and guess what we bounced off? 100,000 on the dot, just about. There's that big bearish candle on Thursday and a big bullish candle on Friday. Remember yesterday, Friday, I think the Canadian and the US employment or unemployment numbers, whichever we want to look at, non-farm payrolls, was yesterday. So we've had a bit of a bounce there. MACD Platinum's well below the zero level. Took a buy today and out of the sell. Pound yen, now Monday, we have a new buy, but it's not really a valid signal as such. But because I'm committed to the loss recovery, LRQ, loss recovery on every QMP filter dot, this sell trade, which is trade 5, which is on the 3rd of June, only a few days ago, I'm taking a loss. I'm closing that for a loss, and I'm going to take a new buy. So that's trade 6. That'll be a buy for the same position size. That's my cap limit. So, you know, the MACD platinum's just above the 0 level. We've got this strong sort of resistance level. You know, you can see it's been hit a few times there. If it breaks through, great. I don't know where my targets will be yet. I'll be up here somewhere, up probably near this 200 level, or close to it, up here somewhere. We've got a fair bit to recover on the losses, so we'll see how we go. But on Monday, I'm closing that sell, which is the T5 sell, and I'll be opening a new buy. But like I said, if I was trading this as a standalone with a traditional stop in place, this is not a trade I'd be taking. If you were, you'd be reducing your risk, and probably your stop would be either in here somewhere or maybe a little bit higher here, somewhere like that. But yeah, Monday, new buy, just because I'm committed to the loss recovery sequence, that's all. XAG, USD, silver. Now this is shot up, isn't it? Bang, look at that, big candles. Gold sort of hovering, but silver's going the other way, which is unusual. They both generally move together most of the time, but obviously not all the time. We broke through a fairly significant number there, the $35 level. There's a 30 level there, 35, so who knows if it'll hold, but we've got no trades on, so nothing to be too concerned about at the moment. Euro Aussie in a buy still from the 16th of May, and because of all this sideways action, the markets have been pretty boring the last couple of weeks. You know, you look at all these previous moves, and you get all the sideways stuff, you know, so we're back in that sideways stuff. So we had a buy here, MACD platinum's gone through to 0 level, so closed half, brought the stop right up inside the entry. Can't lose on the trade, but not overly excited. Now we've got a red dot on the MACD platinum just above the 0 level, so potentially looking for a sell, can't lose on the buy. New Zealand CAD, talking about going sideways, you should see my 8-hour charts. They're just a dog's breakfast, nightmare. This is the daily chart. When's this? It's the 30th of April. So all of May going into early June, and we're still going like this. I'm in a sell. It's obviously going nowhere fast. Keeps stuck in this range. Yeah, not much I can say about that one. New Zealand, USD. What do we got here? In a buy trade from the 26th of May. Closed half, you know, the MACD platinum went through to 0 level, really didn't get much profit there, and we've got a stop in place. So we can't lose on the trade overall. We've got a red dot on the MACD platinum above the 0 level. We've got regular bearish divergence there, which is obvious with the red trend lines, and we're at a big round number, which in this case is a 60-cent level. Like the Aussie, the New Zealand USD sort of hovers around these big numbers too, and this is a 55-cent level. So 60, 55. So you're thinking it's going to go to the downside soon, take the sell. Look, ideally I'd like to bring that stop up, but it's probably too tight as it is. So if it gets stopped out, so be it. We'll take the break-even sort of trade, or it's very small profit, and we'll start afresh. Aussie Swiss. Now I did something. Yeah, all right. Yes, I closed this trade. So took a sell here on the 16th of May, and you can see it's just basically gone nowhere fast. Again, a lot of sideways action last couple of weeks. The MACD platinum hasn't even got through the 0 level. If you look at these numbers over here, mainly that orange coloured one, if I run my cursor over the lines, you can see it's still positive, still positive, still positive, and it's just positive there, and it's positive again. So on the 6th of June, so that'd be the open of this candle, I basically closed. There was an opposite QMP filter dot, which is not a valid signal. I just closed the trade, took a very small, tiny profit. It was basically, no, it wasn't a profit, it was actually a loss because of the swap. So I had a negative swap, and I think I lost $3 or something. So for me, that's a break-even trade. So we can't even take the buy there. This is my loss recovery based on the MACD platinum. Yeah, can't do much about that at all. Just have to wait for a valid setup. This might head up now, and I'm probably going to miss the boat. Yeah, there's a loss there, $3.24. So we're out of that. We're waiting on a new trade signal. Euro USD. We're in a buy from the 20th of May. It's gone up, gone up. I've closed half. I've put a stop in place. Now on Monday, I'm going to move the stop up to 12965. So at the moment, it's at 1.12017. We're moving this up on Monday. I'll do it right now to 12965. So just lock in a few pips, get the stop inside the entry level, and just below the, well, it's right on the 20 simple moving average there. The reason I've done that, we've got a red dot on the MACD Platinum just above the zero level. We've sort of got this resistance level on price. So I'm thinking it's going to be more to the downside possibly. And so we're just going to lock in a little bit of profit on the buy and hopefully catch the sell on the way down. Pound Aussie. Oh yes, the new trade signal on Monday, new sell. Still in this buy from the 12th of May. We're in a buy. I've already closed half, stop in place. Can't lose on that. Can't lose on the buy. It's nice and tight, very close to getting stopped out, but it's not. And we've obviously got this red dot on the MACD Platinum above the zero level. Now we've got a red QMP filter dot. We've got this resistance level on price. We've got still a partial buy on. Take a sell on Monday. It's a valid setup. We'll take the sell. You're going to put a stop in place. I would put it just above the red dot somewhere across there. Above these highs. No need to put it up here. Probably keep it down here somewhere. So that's the pound Aussie, new sell on Monday. That's why I don't know where it's going to be, and we're still in the buy. So there's a sell there. All right, let's move on. Pound USD. Now, a lot's happening here. Lot. Oh, righto. I'm in multi-sequences. It's a pair I'm removing once I'm done. That's why it's down the bottom of this watch list. My last trade was this sell, and it just gone against me. But this sort of price level's held, and in my favour on Friday, the pound USD's dropped a bit, which is good. These are all my various targets down here. I've got a bit of profit in the bank. So I'm just trying to work my way out of this. I've got loss recovery trades on. I've got multiple sequences on. It's pretty messy. But now we're starting to head in the right direction. Well, at least Friday was. It's just been messing with my mind all week, this. I made a few mistakes on this. We went through it in the last week's video. I'm in with too big a position size. I missed a crucial entry. I could have got out of break even previously. And that's the problem. You do multi-sequence type hedging or anything involving multiple trades in a sequence. You can't afford to miss one or make a mistake on one because it just throws the whole sequence of trades out, which in this case it did. So I'm paying the price. It's messing with my margin a bit, and it's also messing with my mind a bit, but we stay true to the course and we'll be good. So if you want to ask any specific questions on that, just message me in one of the groups or something if you want. But it's messy, and I went through it all last week, so no need to repeat myself because we haven't really gone any further than the sell was still in. USD CAD. Now this is marked. I'm moving a stop. We're still in this sequence one, which is a traditional hedging, and it is hedged at the moment. So there's buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. We've got a green dot on the MACD Platinum below the zero level. We've got regular bullish divergence there. And in the meantime, we've also got the loss recovery, which is these two lines down here we're trying to get to. I don't think we're going to get there on the loss recovery, but that's neither here nor there. As long as, if I do get a buy signal, it's below this sell here. As long as it's below that sell, it'll give me a little bit of profit, which I can take off the loss. And when I go back to the buy side, if that's the case, then I've got a smaller target to aim for. So you can just chip away at that. There's no dramas. Sequence 2 is a sell. It's taken here, MACD Platinum above the zero level. We had hidden bearish divergence there, which was good. MACD Platinum through the zero level, closed half and put a stop in place. Now on Monday, I'm moving that stop. I'm moving it down to 138,333. At the moment, it's a little bit tricky to see. We'll just try and make it up. It's in there somewhere at the moment. See, that's it. Yep. So we'll move this stop down. At the moment it's at 138,645. We'll move it down to 38,333, which just puts it. So we're just locking a little bit more profits, not a great deal, but it brings it down a bit and it puts it right on that blue line. It's just locks in a few pips, and I'm just trailing that 20 SMA. No dramas. USD Singapore dollar. This is one I took a bit of a risk during the week. I closed all my sell trades. We're in multiple trades through here. This one sequence one. It's a traditional hedging. I basically closed all my sell trades on that. Gave me a good overall profit, and I've just gone to the buy side on this last trade. I was starting to get a bit nervous because it was going the wrong way right from the get-go, but Friday started to come good and we're starting to push up. It's regular. There's been a lot of regular divergence through this, and generally with regular divergence, you might not get it the first time, might not get the second time, or even the third time, but generally you'll get it eventually. I've also got 3 trades. These 3 trades here, they were all taken on this candle here. Don't know where my red line must be in there somewhere. So there should be a red line in there somewhere. I'll probably accidentally removed it. There's a sell taken here. I'll draw the line in. And the stop and place down there for those 3 trades. So all those 3 trades there are sweet. Can't lose on them. So you can read my notes there. I've pivoted everywhere, and we're in DCA mode now, so it's all to the buy side, and there's the overall break even, that yellow dashed line. I've got a fair bit of profit in there, so I don't have to get all the way to that yellow dashed line. We'll see what we get when all these 3 trades are closed. We might add it to this profit here, and even if we get close to overall break even, I'll get out of all the trades. It's the US Singapore dollar. And the US 500s, US stock market, it's been a bit sideways, not sure what's happening. I sort of haven't been following the news this week. What's happening with the tariffs and who's coming or going. The only news I've been sort of watching is the Russia-Ukraine thing. The world's a messy place in some parts of it, isn't it? So yeah, the US stock market's not exactly getting super excited, but we've got a bit of push to the upside. This is sort of the highs here, this aqua blue line. So we're pushing up to that. But in the meantime, the last signal was this sell here, but we've got an opposite QMP dot. Even though it's not a valid, it's generally got a bullish bias, but there is regular divergence there too. So it's sort of giving mixed signals. So I'm not sure if I was trading that, which I'd probably be out at the moment, or if you're going to take a buy there, I'd go in pretty light. It'd be a high risk trade for me. So, but it's definitely heading up slowly in the grind. All right, that's it, boys and girls, for the video. It's a pretty quick video today. Like I said, we've got a few new trades on Monday. Got the pound Aussie is a buy. And the pound yen, we're going to reverse that on the loss recovery. Stops move up and down on the euro and the CAD. And the yen, we're going to take a buy. And we've just taken a buy today on Bitcoin, BTC. So if you like the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. It's always appreciated. I'm actually going to look into how do you know, those short videos you see on YouTube everywhere? I think they're called Reels or something like that. So I might look into try and do them. Got to give the YouTube channel a bit of a boost. It sort of stagnates a bit. I know they're not great videos, so I get it. I can understand why people wouldn't watch them, but who knows? I might try doing some short videos. All right, enjoy the weekend, stay safe, and thank you again. And join that new Telegram channels, please. Cheers.